performs such incredible miracles and gives such impactful sermons, baptizing people into the sin-forgiving grace of Jesus, that when he leaves the church in Ephesus, the entire city bursts like dynamite into an uproar of tumult, where a riot breaks out, sending the city into disorder. Paul needs to send back some of his workers just to calm the city. From there, he heads on to Troas, where his late-night sermon causes a young boy to fall out of a window and die. But as beautifully as the message he is preaching, Paul raises the boy from the dead, entering him into the ranks of some of the greatest biblical characters that we can read about. When he leaves from Troas, he passes through Macedonia and Achaia, where he writes the letter to the Roman church and his letter to the Galatian church. But his long 4-year journey is coming to a close. Paul makes one last stop in a small port city called Miletus, and, for obvious reasons, not wanting to re-enter Ephesus, calls the leaders of the Ephesian church to him. He discloses a plan that he knows, and they know, will end in his eventual arrest and death. He has resolved that it is the Lord's plan that he should go to Jerusalem and celebrate with the apostles the Passover festival, though it will be the last time he will be able to do so with the Jerusalem church. While the Ephesian council advises against it, after many tears and much anxiety, they too resolve, "Thy will be done, and not their own," letting Paul go to his death. When Paul arrives in Jerusalem, the air is as tense as he predicted. The Sanhedrin is infuriated that he has left the fold of Judaism and has been preaching to the Gentiles. And more than that, they believe Paul has been preaching for people to forsake the law of Moses and disobey the commands of the Lord. Insisting that this is not the case, Paul takes a Nazirite vow while celebrating the Passover feasts. But this is not enough. The people form a riot and arrest Paul in the temple. From Jerusalem, Paul is taken to a port city called Caesarea. But he was not imprisoned there. He was on arrest. Imagine with me that he had free range to roam his barracks that overlooked the Mediterranean Sea. Here he would have had access to study materials, writing materials, and preaching material, yet he decided to do none of these things. Taking a much-needed break for 2 whole years, Paul watches the waves come in and go out before he appeals to go to Rome and write some of his most influential sermons of all time. In roughly 60 AD, Prochorus Festus takes over the Council of Judea, to which Paul appeals, sending him to Rome. His journey to Rome was no less tumultuous than his journey anywhere else. He went through shipwrecks, storms, snake bites, and belligerent resistance, but by 61 AD, Paul lands in Rome and is under house arrest for 1 more year. But here, after his much-needed break, he gets to work, writing some of the most famous and impactful doctrines that Christians the world over still to this day study. Letters like Colossians, Ephesians, Philippians, and Philemon. He takes on the role of pastoring the house he is under arrest.
Dakars Furniture Kaplong ko tuget neoldo tugukab kot cheterter ako tos imokyinigei tuguk chekororon kot missing. Mateimgei amun Dakars Furniture ako tuget nenekit netinye kiy age tugul neimokyinigei. Aldo ichek tuguk cheu wardrobes, sofa set, coffee tables, coffee stools, wall unit, TV stands, kitchen tables, kitandok ak mattressishek koboto dining set. Tindo ichek kora furniture chebo sukul cheu lockers, office desk, office chairs ak kitandok. Inyoru tugetab Dakars Furniture en muswoknotetab kasari nebo TikTok ak Facebook. Anan irutechi tuganoton bo Dakars Furniture nerubegei ak sukulit noton nebo Bible School nebo Siriat en komosta noton nebo Kaplong. Kotimoche inai chechang akobo Dakars Furniture Kaplong, ibir simet kwa namba 0797 257 171 0797 257 171. Dakars Furniture Kaplong. We are the best.
Jamke chitab kolejin en uitugul olemi kakoitita sait taman ak oeng ak kebeberyat oleitun logoiwekab emet en koindo chekamuch amun kong'eten newsroom nebo logoiwek kobun Glory TV ak nesomonun kwane Emmanuel Korire. Yotounen logoiyot noton netai ko yekongobataita igorto noton kokikonori neki Prime Minister nebo emoni noton ko Raila Odinga noton kokomuny kokoimuch en betut noton nekoisubu konorenyin korutechi komosoton neki president nebo ang'wan nebo emoni Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta koimuch ichek koitita komosaton akoib boroindo noton nebo sautik. Mwae inendet kole ki chorwenyin kot missing noton neki Prime Minister nebo komosaton. Yekokobataita sautik choton komuch ine kowo en komosaton amamuch kong'alal ak sirik alak tugul chebo logoiwek. Kingistonge logoiyonoton ko kakomuch komongei president noton nebo emoni Dr. William Samoei Ruto akomwa panganutik choton chekitinye anan chekaimuch kotet yekingomiten en kandoinatet noton nekikongotestai komiten kotokosobei noton nekokomuch komunye Raila Odinga ak panganutik tugul choton chekaimuch kotet komiten Dwana ole kaimuch komwa kole kikaimuch kotet kole wendi koibu amitwogik choton cheterter koit emet noton nebo Kenya. Kamwa kole kokomuch kotaban rabinik cheitito bilionishek 500 chekiboisien ngalen amitwogik kobun emotinwekab sang koityi emet noton nebo Kenya.
Kenya is to attain first world status within our lifetime, as it must. We should set for ourselves daring, audacious goals and pursue them with unwavering focus. Generate more energy. We cannot industrialize. We cannot be a manufacturing country if we have only 2,300 megawatts of energy. We need to generate, at the minimum, 10,000 megawatts so that we can power our industries, we can power our agro-processing and value addition and create products that we are going to export. The late Raila Odinga told us, you cannot be a progressive first world country without first world infrastructure. We need to do more roads. That's why I've said we need to do 10,000 kilometers of tarmac. We need to do more dualing of roads. We need to do our airports. We need to do infrastructure that is going to support the progress and the prosperity of our nation. Political leaders from across Kenya, that we hem in together, we rally together and lift this nation. I am asking political leaders from across Kenya that we hem in together, we rally together and lift this nation. Kenya is ripe for transitioning from a third world country to a first world country because we have what it takes and we have the resources that will lift this country forward.
Chitab konichin angestangei logoiyondonoton ko kakoimuch konyorchigei konunotoik biik cheititoi 188 choton ichek koboto timit noton nebo Harambee Stars ak koboto biik choton tienik choton chekikomuch kokilgei en tienwogik cheterter ak biik alak chetindoi talentaisiek choton cheterter en emoni.
Is being honored for his role in the Kenyan football sector and Harambee Stars.
That is when your business grows, and that is when also the country grows, because the country is able to get more taxes from people and businesses that are registered.
Chitab konichin logoiyondonoton kebendi kenyoru kamung'et kitigin sekiweke nyoketestai ak logoiwek alak en koindo.
Dakas Furniture Kaplong ko tuget neoldo tugukab kot cheterter ako tos imokyinigei tuguk chekororon kot missing mateimgei amun Dakas Furniture ako tuget nenekit netinye kiy age tugul neimokyinigei. Oldo ichek tuguk cheu wardrobes, sofa set, coffee tables, coffee stools, wall unit, TV stands, kitchen tables, kitandok ak mattresisiek koboto dining set. Atindo ichek kora furniture chebo sukul cheu lockers, office desk, office chairs ak kitandok. Inyoru tugetab Dakas Furniture en muswoknotetab kasari nebo TikTok ak Facebook. Anan irutechi tuganoton bo Dakas Furniture nerubegei ak sukulit noton nebo Bible School nebo Siriat en komosta noton nebo Kaplong. Kotimoche inai chechang akobo Dakas Furniture Kaplong, ibir simet kwa namba 0797 257 171 0797 257 171. Dakas Furniture Kaplong. We are the best.
Kainutik chu ko Jeremia Kirui, ami ameng'etab Litein, achemung'araindet en Litein, ami abele bandek. Ako kakitach Glory TV kabisa, alechini chi tugul ongesip tetutik tugul chetesetai en Glory TV.
Kama terke mwenyewe stage ni, ale kokitach Glory TV kablet age. Missing kotitet nabo subui nabo polatet. Ale kabisa nakitochok missing en ole Litein. Iro ko Tilan kurep terke mwenyewe.
Ane ko Benarono, chama Tilan. Kokitach Glory TV elti, oto tingila kila.
En kainutik chu ko Pascal Arap Sang, bodaboda raita nebo Tilan, sibi tetutiet nebo Sabat Shalom, kemi ak Emmanuel.
En kainutik chu kekurenon Collins Kipkor, member nebo Tilan stage, obo bodaboda. Tamo sibi misa mix en kila en Glory TV, kemiten ak Patricia.
Television nebo Glory TV keboiboini kabisa kotagat elite.
Kikurenan Shadrack nebo Bright Star Hotel, formerly Four Seasons. Programs tugul che aireni Glory TV KCB ako chama customer yake.
National Law Leon Tila.
Chitab Kolenjin itagat kokeny eng tetutiet noton nebo oeng nebo logoiwekab emet eng koindo. Yekitestai koimuch komongei gavana noton nebo Nandi County Stephen Sang akomwa kole eng katuiyetabgei noton nebo chametab UDA ak chamet noton nebo ODM konyolu kotestai ak ngandan eng kasarta noton nekitestai kebaorionjin anan nekitestai kebunu nyigisindo ak rirek kosubkei ak kabetet noton nebo kandoindet nebo chametab ODM noton Raila Odinga komuch komunye namut ak kongongolole niton en kasarta noton nekayai en korto nekobo Mashujaa en komosta nebo Nandi County en Kapsabet komwa inendet kole niton konyolu kotestai ak wen kokimite kalyet en emoni ak manyolu kosich kaweisiet age tugul biikab emoni.
Na mimi nataka kuambia hii watu wetu wa Nyanza wanatupenda sana, na hawa watu wanapenda rais. Na hii maneno ya tutam tunasema wao wako tutam zaidi. Wao wanashukuru hii urafiki ambaye tumejenga, urafiki ya watu wa Rift Valley na watu wa Nyanza. Mimi sina shaka hii election inakuja hii, sisi na jamii hii ya Nyanza tutapigia rais 2 terms ili rais aendelee kufanya hii kazi mzuri ambaye amefanya katika Kenya yetu. Kwa hivyo nyinyi mkitembea hapa na mupate mtu kutoka Nyanza, nunulia yeye chai na uambie hawa asante sana.
Ak ngestoengei niton kokakomuch komongei membat noton nebo kot ng'atutik nebo seretet nemiten en constituency nebo Bureti noton ko Haron Rodeja akorirtaen afisaek choton chebo police lemwoe icheket kole masuldoen ichek magutik choton chenyolu koyai kou en oret noton nenyolu. Niton ko ng'alalet nekaimuch komong inendet yekangenyor bortab chepyoset agenge nekokimuch kibete sobet ak kewirchi oinet en elemalo en komosta noton nebo seretet en elemalo ak elekichobi mayek.
Kaunti ndogo ya Belgut nitaendesha ratiba.
Your Excellency pamoja na County Commissioner, hapa nimekuwa na shida kwangu, hasa kwangu mambo ya pombe. Hapo awali kuna mama alikufa pale kwa mto, aliweza kuuawa na kuwekwa kwa mto. County Commissioner pamoja na timu yako yote na DCC tuliongea na yeye. Mambo County Commissioner iko pale sio mzuri.
Kuna watu wawili katika hii sub county ambao wamekuwa notorious. Na nafikiri mheshimiwa unajua. Mtu anaitwa Jona na mwingine anaitwa Seketa. Ndio wameangaisha pombe hiyo area ya Kabianga, that area. Seretut location na Mumias, hiyo tumeongea na hiyo mtu amewahi kupelekwa kotini sio mara moja, hata bibi yake amepelekwa kotini. All of them have been taken to court. Na bado tunadili nao.
That as much as the OCPD, the OCS are coming to do their bit, the ball is more in our court than in the court of security personnel. For some good reason. The brewers are well known by you. Those who are consumers are a part of you people. They are your neighbors.
Chitab Kolechino ko yon kamuch awong logoiwek choton chekamuch amun ngesen meset noton nekiyumi logoiwek nebo Glory TV amakun langatut nemie ak langatut noton nenyitat kabirur.